All right, let's have a look at exercise 3A. In 3A, we're making a distinction between the word relation and function. So let's read the dot points here. A relation is a connection between two variables, any connection. A function is a special type of relation where all x values have only one corresponding value of y. So what that means is we have this set of things that are relations, okay, any relationship between x and y, and within there we have functions. Functions are a special set of it. It's a bit like rectangles, okay? Rectangles have four sides, and squares are a type of rectangle, aren't they? They're a special type of rectangle. So we have two ways we can test for a function. The first is what we call a mapping test. And a mapping test, what we're doing is we've got these x values, and we're seeing, does each x value have one unique value of y? All right, if each value of x maps at most to one value of y, then the relation is a function. So what we can see here is x minus 4 maps onto minus 6, x is 2 maps onto 3, x is 5 maps onto 3. Each value of x has only one value of y. There's only one arrow. This is the simplest way to think about it. There's only one arrow coming off each x value. So this is a function. All right, if we look at the second one, we've got two arrows coming off this x value. Because there's two arrows coming off it, this x value corresponds with two values of y, which means it's not a function, it's a relation. Okay, it's not a function, it's a relation. So that's a mapping test, all right? All you need to do is look how many arrows are coming off the x value. If there's more than one arrow coming off a specific x value, then it's a relation. If each x value only has one arrow coming off it, then it's a function. What this means graphically is we can do what's called the vertical line test. So we can look at these three examples, and all we have to do, I've got a screwdriver here, we're going to run our screwdriver or a pencil or your finger along the function. We're going to run it along horizontally like this so that it crosses it vertically. And if it only crosses the function once, that means it's a function. If it only crosses the relation once, that means it's a special type, it's a function. So you can see here, each x value has only one y value. That's the definition of a function, right? Each x value corresponds with one y value. So this is a function. Same with this one here. Each x value, as we move across, corresponds with only one y value. So this one is also a function. But this one's not, because as we move across, we're crossing the relation twice. You see where the screwdriver is crossing it here and here. It's crossing it in two locations, which means these x values correspond with multiple values of y. So this one is not a function. All right, so the geometric test, the graphical test is how many, if it crosses the relation more than once, relation. Okay, if it crosses it only once, then we say it is a function. Okay, here it crosses it only once, so it's a function. Crosses it only once, so it's a function. But here it crosses it on multiple occasions, so it is not a function, it is a relation. So that's the vertical line test and the mapping test for the difference between functions and relations.